Hey all, it's Ivan Han here, the snack guy, and it's early morning. It's time for that breakfast treat. It's not, it's like 4 o'clock here. But it's time to rank some cereals, and boy howdy do I love eating a nice bowl of cereal. Doesn't always have to be at breakfast. You can have breakfast, you can have cereal, you can have food. What? You can have cereal for lunch. You could have cereal for a snack. You can have dry cereal, wet cereal, cereal in a bowl, cereal in a plate. Put that cereal in my mouth and let me munch down on it. That's right. Today we are on the Tier Maker website again, and we are ranking cereals. The cereal list that they have here is the one we are using. I'm sure there are some cereals that are not on this list that I enjoy, you enjoy, and others may enjoy, but I'm pretty sure most of these cereals are still on the market. And let's start out by explaining what my ranking tier is. So first off, we have a great morning. If you have this bowl of cereal, you are having such a great morning. You woke up, you had this great bowl of cereal, and you're ready. You're ready to do your day, do your errands, go to work, do whatever, go to school. I don't know what you do. I don't know what you do. Then we have spoon it. Yeah, sure, we'll spoon it into our mouths. We'll still have it. It's okay. Not our favorite, but not the worst. Then we have eh. The tier is just that's what it is. Then leave it on the shelf. We're not even going to take it home with us or even eat it at one of those free hotel buffet breakfasts. We're just going to leave it on the shelf. Then we have Don't Know It. I'm sure there's going to be a few cereals that I just don't know here, but let's begin with the order in which the people on this tier list made this list. I only adjusted this. I didn't adjust the list, so don't get mad at me if one of your cereals isn't on this list. First, we have Apple Jacks. Love me some Apple Jacks. Apple Jacks will be a great morning for me. I will have the best morning if I have me a bowl of Apple Jacks. They're better in the 90s, but hey, so is most things. I don't know. Boo Berries. I'm not really a fan of a lot of these Halloween cereals. We'll get the Count Chocula, I think, at some point. Yep. That one's better, but the Boo Berry, not my favorite. It's fine. It's there. Nah. Then we have Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch is a top tier breakfast cereal. It is one of my favorites. I will eat this every day of the week if I could. I'd probably die. Then we have Captain Crunch Berries. Captain Crunch Berries, also great. Most of the varietals of Captain Crunch are amazing. This one I never heard of. Heard of? This one I never heard of. This is the Sprinkle Donut Captain Crunch. Never heard of it. Don't know if it's new. Don't know if it's old. Don't know it. Then we have Oops All Berries. That's okay. Not my favorite Captain Crunch cereal. It's a spoon it. I would still eat it. Hey, we have none of the other ones, but I like the little Captain Crunches, which is the crunchy pillows, which is what Captain Crunch is. That's what makes Captain Crunch great. Makes the top of your roof all bloody. It's great. Then we have peanut butter chocolate crunch. Peanut butter Captain Crunch is my all-time favorite Captain Crunch. I love peanut butter things. I love peanut butter. I love everything to do with this cereal. Remember the first time I had it, I fell in love again with breakfast cereal. Now we have an all-time classic here. This one has just been around forever. It is the cereal of all cereals, Cheerios. I love Cheerios. Cheerios are a good go-to, but they don't have enough pizzazz. They're O's of cheery, and they're okay. I'll have them. Hey, if a hotel has them, if you go over to a place that has cereal and you're like, oh, they're a good go-to breakfast cereal, then you have chocolate Cheerios. They're okay. I'll have other chocolatey cereals which are coming up on a list. They're not my favorite. Then we have Frosted Cheerios. Put that up right next to Cheerios because Cheerios with a little bit of sugar. You're feeling a little naughty, a little naughty, you want a little sugar on there, but you don't want to do it yourself and add the sugar because if you have that spoonful of sugar, you can put too much on there and then you have a cereal sugar sludge at the end. They'll do it for you. They're going to frost those Cheerios. Chex. Chex were always a big thing in our household as well as Life, which will come up soon. Chex are okay. They're a funky textured cereal. They have that, the wafer, not wafer, the waffly kind of texture. They're okay. They're an I like a rice Chex, blueberry Chex, same thing, and cinnamon Chex, same thing, They're all okay. Not the greatest, not that exciting, but they're still okay. Chips Ahoy cereal, they're so Chips Ahoy cereal, I'm going to move this one over to it. We'll do these because they're both basically the exact same cereal, just one's branded, the other one is not. So Chips Ahoy cereal, I've never had Chips Ahoy cereal, but I'm assuming from what I've seen of it, it's the same as Cookie Crisp. And Cookie Crisp is a Spoon It cereal. It's stupid. It is the dumbest cereal I've ever seen. It is little what they think cookies are, but they're okay. They're fine. They're but I love it. It's a childhood classic. You have the what is he, a wolf? You have the wolf, the Cookie Crisp wolf. Good mascot. It's cookies in the morning, something you're not supposed to do as a kid because no, you have to have your breakfast. Gotcha. I got Cookie Crisp cereal. So they're an okay cereal, but as an adult person, I'm not eating those. The Cinnabon, Kellogg Cinnabon, leave it on the shelf. It wasn't anything good. You know, Cinnabon is good at making one thing, and that's Cinnabons. Cinnamon buns, cinnamon bonds. Anytime they try to make something miniaturized or a different version of that, it's never good. So leave these on the shelves. Cinnamon Toast Crunch right up here. Going to put you right on the great morning, because if I have a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I'm having one of the best mornings of my life. It is a great cereal, great texture, great milk when you're done with it. Just Cocoa Puffs, they go on the Spoon It kind of category. They're an okay chocolate cereal. But I don't know if I usually want chocolate in the morning. Chocolate in the morning just seems like too much, unless it's like in some kind of coffee. But, Corn Puffs. Nope. Corn Flakes. These are the OG cereal. They go on the same as, there's a spur of the moment judge thing. They're going on, They're bland. They're flakes. They're not great. They got a cool little mascot, but it's not fun. This isn't a kid's cereal. It's an okay cereal. Give me those Frosted Flakes, and they're right here. Let me put those Frosted Flakes right above the Corn Flakes, because Corn Flakes, okay. Frosted Flakes did it better. They got the good mascot. It's the same thing, just with sugar. You add sugar to anything, and it's great. Speaking of, we have Corn Pops. See, they're good. They're not that good, but they're not leave it. They're going to go in the category. They're not the best cereal in the world. They're balls of corn. They're okay. Count Chocula, right up here to Spoon It. That's a good cereal right there. Cracklin' Oat Brands. Never heard of it. Or never had it. I think I've heard of it, but I've never actually had Cracklin' Oat Brand, because it just sounds like an old people cereal, and I'm not there yet. I'm sure there's reasons why you need the Cracklin' Oat Brand. There's some stomach things going on. Not there yet. Never had it, but it sounds familiar. The Eggo maple and syrup, these are really good. Were really good. I don't know if they still make them. I've had them when I was a child. They were just amazing. I remember the flavor, the mapleness of them, and just you're eating Eggos, which you also have for breakfast, as a cereal. It was damn good. Frankenberry, going to go right here next to Boo Berry. Same reason. They're okay. Not as good as Count Chocula. French Toast Crunch, right up here, right now. We'll put it next to your buddy. Put it right next to Cinnamon Toast Crunch. They're great. It's little pieces of toast. Captain Toast Man from Ren and Stimpy, whatever his name was. They're amazing. They're delicious. They have a little face on them. They're yummy. They went away for a while and they came back. And when they came back, I got me a box. Fruit Loops, they're going to Spoon It. Fruit Loops are good, but they're not my favorites. Sometimes the fruitness is too much. Then sometimes Fruit Loops have like a wax or a fat in them, and it gets stuck up on your tongue. Not a huge fan of that, but they are a good cereal, and they spelt fruit wrong. Then we have Frosted Mini Wheats. They go on the Spoon It category. Love me a Frosted Mini Wheat. Golden Crisp cereal, not my favorite. Cool mascot, not the best flavor in the world. Golden Grams will go right up there. They always had Golden Grams go down one. I was thinking of something else. Golden Grams are good, but they're not as good as Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I kind of think they're in the same category. I don't know what Gorilla Munch is, so I'm going to go with the don't know of that. Honey Bunches of Oat, that is my adult cereal. That's how I knew I was getting older, when I'm like, give me some of that Honey Bunches of Oats. It's good. It has almonds in it sometimes. It's delicious. Honeycomb, right up there. Going right up to the top. Honeycomb is the cereal that has the massive box, because the combs inside are huge, or at least they were. And it's a fun, crunchy, airy cereal, and they taste delicious, and they're corny. It's great. Honey Bunches of Oats. These are my go-to Cheerios, but they go in the Spoon It category because, again, it's a Cheerio. It's fine. Has the cool little bee guy. You gotta love the little bee guy, the buzz. But yeah, it's a great cereal. Still just a Cheerio. Never had the Donuts cereal. Don't think I would ever want to do that. A lot of those cereals aren't the greatest. When they're like, oh, let's take a thing like a donut or a little Debbie treat and make it into a cereal. You just gave me Cheerios with sugar on them. Come on now. Kashi Go Lean, leave it on the shelf. That's too healthy of a cereal. Kix, love Kix. They're in the category because it's another one of those. They're basically the same thing as Corn Pops, just a different brand, I think. Yeah, two different brands. One's Kellogg's, one's General Mills. Crave, I've seen, never had it because, again, it's a chocolatey filled cereal. I don't know if I want to do that much sugar for breakfast. I know, these are full of sugar, but that's just something with having candy literally in your, I can't do it. Life goes right up there with Chex. Again, Life Original. One's corn, I think. One's cinnamon, something. Then, I don't even know what that is. I'm just going to put that right there. It looks scary. Lucky Charms. I'm Irish. Oh, I'm Irish. I love me the Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms, the only good thing about Lucky Charms is the marshmallow. The regular cereal that is in a Lucky Charms is So you're really only trying to eat the marshmallow, and there's not that many marshmallows. I know you can buy the marshmallow, a bag of the cereal marshmallows, but they're an category for me because you got to do more with the cereal than just pair it up with marshmallows. Nutter Butter cereal, again, leave it on the shelf.
Oh, no.
Oreos, they're going to put these right up into the Spoon It category. These were, and I know I don't say I like a lot of chocolatey cereals, these were a good chocolate cereal. Throw away anything you know about Oreos because they don't really taste like Oreos. They're just a good cookies and cream-ish cereal that just happen to have an Oreo name to it. Now, Cocoa Pebbles and Fruity Pebbles. Cocoa Pebbles are going to go into the Spoon It category, and Fruity Pebbles are going to go right up here. These are what take place of Fruit Loops for me. These do it better. Fruity Pebbles just do the fruity flavor better. And who doesn't love the Flintstones? Probably most people. Pop-Tart cereal, never had it. I've heard of it, never had it. Raisin Bran, go right up here. Raisin Bran is the #1 cereal for me. I love a bowl of Raisin Bran with really ice-cold milk. It doesn't get too soggy. The raisins are perfect with a little bit of sugar on them. They're delicious. I love Raisin Bran. I know I'm 90. Raisin Bran Crunch, leave it on the shelf. We don't need the extra bits to it. Reese's Puff cereal, right up here as well. Reese's Puff cereal is the best chocolate and peanut butter cereal. Fight me. Fight me. I'll win this fight. It is the best Reese's. It's also the best variety the best knockoff of Reese's anything. Reese's stuff usually doesn't get that great. I did a review of the Reese's coffee creamer. Wasn't that great. This has been doing it right, and it's been doing it right for a long time. Rice Krispies, leave it on the shelf. It's nothing to call home, nothing to write home about. Just Rice Krispies. Cocoa Rice Krispies, they can go in the category. They give you a little something extra. S'mores cereal, leave it on the shelf. I don't like s'mores. I famously have said this before. I just don't enjoy s'mores. Sour Patch cereal, never heard of it, and I hope I never will. That sounds awful. I'd rather eat Sour Patch Kids with milk. Special K, it's an okay cereal. It's another flake cereal, not the greatest. Special K with berries, that goes up in the Spoon It category. You add those freeze-dried strawberries and those blueberries and whatever other berries they have. It's good. It added a little something extra, and you feel a little healthier. Mini wheats without the sugar, that goes and leave it on the shelf. Well, that would be They're not bad. But, is that? That's strawberry. Yeah, that could stay there. Trix, go right up to Spoon It. Great cereal. Better when they were the shapes of the fruits and not just the circles. Waffle Crisp, again, goes right up next to Eggo. I think it's actually better than Eggo because they probably just copied that one and just got the licensing agreement. And finally, Wheaties. Leave it on the shelf. It is what it is. I don't play sports. I don't care. My grandfather used to always have Wheaties, and we would always be like, oh, there's somebody on the box. Great. I don't know who that is. I don't watch sports. I'm not a sports person. But let's talk about my great morning lineup, my A tier, my top tier of cereals. First, we have Raisin Bran. Love me a bowl of Raisin Bran. Then we have Apple Jacks. Love Apple Jacks. Captain Crunch Berries, and Peanut Butter Captain Crunch. All three great cereals. If you combine them into one, that's just too many. Stick to one. Then we have Cinnamon Toast and French Toast Crunch. Great cereals. Waffle Crisp and Eggos. Great, amazing, mapley early morning treats. Honey Bunches of Oats. Honeycomb. And finally, we have Fruity Pebbles and Reese's Puffs. One of the better cereals that I've had in my entire life. And then, the ones we don't like, Cinnabon, fine. Goleen, Kashi, fine. Who has good enough teeth for those anyway? The Nutter Butter, Raisin Bran Crunch. We don't need that much crunch in the morning. Calm down. Rice Krispies, they're good for making treats. That's roughly it. S'mores, hate s'mores, and Wheaties. So that is my ranking of cereals. Let me know in the comments what cereals you love, which cereals you hate, which cereals you want me to review or do another tiering of that aren't on this list. Let me know in the comments. Hit that thumbs up and that subscribe and the bell and all that other stuff. And until next time, I'm Ivan Hahn, the snack guy. Go enjoy a bowl of cereal. Ooh, that cracked out there. Go enjoy a bowl of cereal or a snack. Cereal can be a snack. Don't let them tell you otherwise.